On this dramatic season of The Bachelor, we decided to do something different. We gave the women some say. We began with 2 bachelors, and the women got to choose which man deserved a shot at love. Would they choose Craig, funny, sexy, and sometimes completely inappropriate, or Brett, sincere, emotional, and very loving?
I came here because I'm obsessed with Craig. If I was a superhero, I'm going into this thing as Love Girl. She's going to rescue the Bachelor from all the evil women in the world, and then Love Girl and the Bachelor are going to live happily ever after.
But they were ultimately faced with a difficult decision.
But do you choose the one you like the most, or do you choose the one that likes you the most? Because at the end of the day, you need to choose the one that likes you the most if you're going to make it.
The women voted for Craig, and what followed was a season of drama and blatant slut-shaming in scenic locations. Some women couldn't handle Craig's relationships with the other contestants, the premise of the show, and took them as a personal offense.
Against all my logic, Craig doesn't want someone like me. I'm not here to be with Craig. I don't find Craig interesting. Craig just seems like he wants to make out with a bunch of chicks on TV and have a good time. I'm not just here to have a good time. I have a good time in my own life. And I meet dudes, and I have a lot of sex in my own life.
Meanwhile, Craig was racked with guilt.
The fact that I've been intimate with Nicole is not where the guilt comes from with me. The guilt comes from where my relationships are with other people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just feel awful. I hate disappointing people. I don't mean to ruin anything.
Surface level stuff that I really try to break through. And that deep person is who I am. It's rough for me because I came here expecting to meet the boy who had his heart broken and was devastated by Christine last season. I really see Craig as a shallow person at this stage. I wonder if he really is that shallow.
But Craig's guilt didn't matter to some contestants who decided they had had enough.
Oh man, I'm glad to be out of there. I miss having conversations with people about life rather than sex. I'm being punished for being an intellectual. They didn't teach cheesy movie quotes at Princeton. You have to have original thoughts. If I was to be made Bachelorette, I think they'd be coming out of the woodworks, man. I think they'd be like, oh man, I want to go out with that girl. She's so deep. Oh man, I need to have some sex.
But Bachelor Nation didn't approve of sex, as seen on our Women Tell All episode.
I'm going to apologize in advance for the language presented in these tweets, but I'm going to read these tweets as they were received by Craig. You're the worst bachelor in history. You're a little whore, so shut your little whore mouth. #slut. Craig, you need to unspread your whore legs and shut your fucking filthy diseased mouth and fuck off. Craig is a selfish whore with no morals and a pathetic excuse for a human being. He should just crawl in a hole and die. I hope the fans break his spirit so that our kids can see that whoring behavior isn't rewarded. I can't wait to see Craig cry like a little bitch. He's a dirty whore who treats people like shit.
Find out if Craig finds love next week on The Bachelor.